What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight! Oh boy, okay, we're coming back to System of a Down. Yes, indeed. Yeah, System of a Down fans, hey, feeling you, okay? Feeling you. Listen, I know my last reaction, my first reaction to them was to a song, I believe it wasn't too long ago. It was Toxicity, I think. I know I wasn't the kindest to them. I know I wasn't, but look, take two, we're gonna try again. Different song, different approach, who knows? Look, hey, you know what? They may seriously impress me with this one. Who knows? Look, not every song is gonna be a winner, okay? It's not. Maybe this one will be with me. Only one way to find out, right? That's right. Okay, so.
That's the truth.
This comes as a request from Heath Kime and Anton Gallagher Norden. They both want to see me react to this song from System of a Down called Chop Suey. Now, I don't think I've heard this. I'm not gonna lie, the name does look familiar. Now look, I've eaten a lot of Chinese food in my day, okay? I have. Chinese food is actually one of my favorite foods, so I might just be confusing a great lunch I had one day with the name of a song title. It's perfectly possible. So I'm gonna go on a limb and I'm gonna say I haven't heard this.
Mass hysteria.
We'll see. Look, as always, look, if I start listening to the song and I go, wait a minute, I recognize this, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by System of a Down, and this video has...
Wow, man, freaked out!
Wow, really? With a B. Alright, this video has 1 billion views. What? 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 1 billion with a B.
That's a fact.
B as in, oh boy, that's a big number. Yeah, wow.
That's the fact, Jack.
I would have never thought. Okay, well, listen, 1 billion people can't be wrong, okay? So, I'm sure we're gonna have a better experience this time than we did with Toxicity. With 1 billion views, I don't see how it can possibly go wrong. I guess there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. System of a Down, Chop Suey, official video. Hope this doesn't get blocked.
Block.
You always run that risk when you do official music videos. It's always a risk. So, well, look, we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Oh! I'm digging this intro. Okay. Kind of chromatic, you know?
Wake up! Wake up! Grab brush and put a little makeup. I just have to fade away the shake up. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table?
Wait a minute.
Here you go, create another fable.
Wait a minute. Time out. I think I have heard this. I was... Up until the vocals came in, I was sold on this is a new song, but the minute he did that whole wake up and there was a response to wake up, I was like, I recognize that. I don't know where I've heard it before, but I recognize that. I still don't think I've heard the whole song. I think I may have, maybe it was like a hockey game or something like that, or a football game. Because I remember it started, what I heard, I'm almost positive it was a hockey game. When I was at a hockey game, I heard this song. All we started on was the wake up, bada, and then whatever else he says, and it played for like 20 seconds. So, technically, I haven't heard the whole song. I've heard that part. Yeah, this part's familiar. Let me hear it again, just to be sure.
Wake up.
Oh, no, we're good.
Wake up. Grab brush and put a little makeup.
Yeah.
I discuss the fade away the shake up. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? Here you go, create another fable. You wanted to. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. You wanted to. I discuss the fade away the shake up. You wanted to. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? You wanted to. Why I don't think you trust in.
And this is where it faded. Okay, so it faded out here. It was for like a penalty or something like that. Yeah. That's what it was for. It was at a hockey game, and it was for a power play or something like that, and they were trying to wake up the crowd because we were behind or something like that, and they played this, and it faded out after about that point. And I didn't hear it ever again. So, okay, technically, by letter of the law, I have not heard the entire song, so I'm still going to treat this as a reaction. I did hear that, like, 15 seconds, though, so bummer. Yeah. Anyway, all right, let's keep going here.
Self-righteous suicide.
Ooh, like the harmonies.
Cry when angels deserve to die. Wake up. Grab brush and put a little makeup. I discuss the fade away. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? Here you go, create another fable. You wanted to. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. You wanted to. I discuss the fade away the shake up. You wanted to. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? You wanted to. Well, I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die. And my self-righteous suicide, I cry.
Scoop down there.
Angels deserve to die.
That was interesting. Okay, on that chorus, it was, okay, so they doubled up the chorus on that. And they extended and they allowed the harmonies to sustain and hold and grow within itself. And what was interesting is on the second time they did that, rather than ascend, no, it was the higher voice. Okay, so the higher voice, whoever the higher voice is, instead of going immediately up to the second note, he scooped down and then went up to the second note. That was cool. It was very slick. Very slick. I almost didn't catch it. That was cool. I have a lot of thoughts about this, and believe it or not, the thoughts are actually good. I'm going to just go off the gun, and I'm going to say it. This song is way more conducive to, his name is Serge, if I'm not mistaken, to Serge's vocal style, to his vocal tone. This song and what he's doing on this song is a lot more conducive. It sounds a lot better. He didn't change anything he did compared to what he did in Toxicity. His tone's the same. But to this style of a song, what he's doing, this is far more conducive to his style. This fits him. This absolutely fits his style of singing. This is good. Believe it or not, I'm actually enjoying this. I know I may not show it, but I'm actually enjoying this, believe it or not. Let's keep going here. No. We gotta do that again. See if I can follow along with it.
angels deserve to die.
Okay, go with that double time feel.
Father, into your hands I commend my spirit. Father, into your hands, why have you forsaken me? In your eyes, forsaken me. In your thoughts, forsaken me. In your heart, forsaken me. Oh, trust in my self-righteous suicide.
Harmonies.
When angels deserve to die. In my self-righteous suicide. Why cry when angels deserve to die?
Oh, wow. You talk about night and day between two different songs. This song and Toxicity, they may be the same coin, but they are two completely different sides of the same coin. They're completely different. And I gotta say, I like this side of the coin a lot better. Got a few things to talk about. Not a lot, but there's a few things we gotta discuss. I'll see you in the review. Well, there you go, folks. That was System of a Down with Chop Suey. This was a request from Heath Kime and Anton Gallagher Norden. What a difference. What a big difference. Okay, I'm just going to get right to the score. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.6. Yep, 8.6. I feel great with that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
The song itself, from a songwriting standpoint, it was simple in its complexity. Now, I know that people are going to be like, what? What? That doesn't even make sense. Actually, it does. Let me explain. This song sounded like 3 different songs. And the reason it sounded like 3 different songs, it had nothing to do with chords. It had nothing to do with key changes. It had nothing to do with tempo changes. It had everything to do with the drummer and the drummer's ability to change the feel of the song from straight time to half time to double time, back to straight time, back up to double time, back down to half time, and back up to straight time again. He was playing all over the place with his feels. And when you're able to make the feel of the song change that diversely, without changing the tempo, without changing key, without changing modes, without changing anything else other than the feel, that's impressive. And they did a great job of it. They really did. And that has got to go to the drummer. Because if the drummer isn't able to make those transitions smoothly, it's going to feel like you're hitting a giant speed bump. You know, you're coasting along 35, right? 35, 40, and out of nowhere, here comes a speed bump. What happens? Boom, right? It's that. So, I never felt that. I never felt it. Every single time the song would transition to a new feel, it was seamless. Absolutely seamless. So kudos to the drummer. Big kudos to the drummer. Bass player's got to follow the drummer. The bass player's got to stick with him and be locked in. So kudos to the bass player too, but definitely more kudos go to the drummer in this case. Look, I'm a bass player, and even I'm willing to admit, I can fully admit, this was the drummer. This was not the bass player. The bass player was just along for the ride. He was in the passenger seat whenever they hit that speed bump. The guitar playing, really nice, very melodic. Lots of interesting transitional notes from chord to chord. Lots of lead-in notes, meaning they would play a note that would lead up to the next chord or play a note that would lead down to the next chord. Transitional. So if it was going up to the third, you would hear the second, then the third. And then you would hear, like, if he was going to go up to the 5, back down to the 3, you would hear the 4-3. So there were a lot of good transitional notes. Very tasteful without being overly done. Last thing. Serge's vocals on this was far more conducive to this style of a song, where a lot of it was spoken word. A lot of it was. And his vocal tone really fit that. Really fit that. Now, when it went into the choruses and it went into that halftime feel, he softened up his voice and was able to sing melodically without the harsh projecting. That was great. That was great. It was clear. It came through like a bell, but it was softened up. Unlike in Toxicity, I think one of the reasons why I didn't like Toxicity is that when he would sing and he would do the melodic singing, he wouldn't soften his voice up. He kept it on edge, and it didn't sound good to me. I didn't like it. This I liked. This was when he softened up his voice and sang with the harmonies. By the way, if that is in fact the guitar player doing the harmonies, great job. The upper harmonies, the higher harmonies were really nice. But I gotta give a lot of credit to Serge on this. I really do. The vocals on this were really, really well done. And I gotta give him all the props in the world, night and day compared to Toxicity. This was a great song. I enjoyed this, absolutely. Would I listen to this again? Yeah. I don't even have to think about it. Yeah, I would absolutely listen to this again. In a heartbeat, no questions asked. So, 8.6, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's good to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you'd like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.